So, depression and anxiety are both functions of the past, actually. Anxiety just is something you don't want to have repeated. Um, and repeated implies again and again implies what timeline? Past or future? Future. So, depression is just, I'm hurt about the past, right? Something happened and I didn't want it to happen. Something didn't happen and I wanted it to happen. And that's it. That's the only timeline it exists in. Anxiety is just depression with the fear of it being repeated. Like, that's it. So, depression is the function of the timeline of the past. Anxiety is the function of the timeline of the past and the future, right? That's why you get anxious, because you don't want something to happen. And you don't want something to happen again, right? So something can happen, and now you're not anxious about that happening again, but you're anxious about something else happening again that would trigger the same meaning, trigger the same conversation, the words, the letters, the sound. That's what we're being trapped by. And we're the creator of that. The sound, the letters, the words, the conversations that we have. Right? Where Carl Jung says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. That's all I do. I'm just making you aware of the sound that you are listening to, but you cannot hear. Listening, unconscious, but you cannot hear, conscious. So you're listening to it, and you're reacting from it. But you cannot hear it, because you think it's something else. You don't even think it's something else. You are under the impression that it is this. Right? Thinking it's something else means that, oh, you're aware of this or you're aware of that. No. You're not aware, and that's okay. So that's all depression and anxiety is.